Alright, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and today I'm going to show you how to get Mehrunes' Razor. So, prerequisite, you need to hit level 20 and a courier will walk up to you and give you a letter to check out the Dawnstar Museum. If you don't get a courier, well that's okay, you can just travel up to Dawnstar anyways and talk to Silas, who's opening the museum. So, when you get to Dawnstar, approach Silas.
Here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
Silas will then explain to you that he has a job for you, and it involves his Mythic Dawn Museum. So follow him into his house, and you can look around and check out some of the Mythic Dawn artifacts.
Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideout. That burned paper is all that remains of the commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes were written.
Most importantly, we're here for the blade that goes into that scabbard. So, talk to Silas again and ask him about the job that he needs done.
After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the third owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
So Silas now requests you to go and fetch the shattered pieces of the dagger. So, the first piece we're going to grab is Mehrunes' Razor hilt, which is located in the city of Morthal. Now, this quest is pretty straightforward, but here's still the guide on how to get them. So you're going to have to talk to Jorgen, who runs the mill here in Morthal. So ask him about Mehrunes' Razor.
I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations.
And you can do a few things. You can persuade him, which I failed at here, or you can just toss some gold at him and he'll give it to you.
All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the jar.
After he has given you the key to his house, you're gonna go to the other end of the city, which is where he lives, and go into his house. There is a chest to the left as soon as you open the door to his house. And boom, the hilt of Mehrunes' Razor. First part, done. The next part is Mehrunes' Razor pommel. So this is the westernmost point of Skyrim. You're going to have to come to a Hagrock Redoubt, and once you enter Hagrock Redoubt, you're going to face a number of Forsworns and even a troll. So fight your way through. And eventually you will make your way back out into Skyrim. Once you're here, you're at the top of a tower. And at the top of the tower is a Hagraven named Draskua. Fight the Hagraven, not a very hard enemy to defeat. And once the Hagraven is dead, go ahead, loot the body, and there it is. Pommelstone of Mehrunes' Razor. The last part we're going to get is Mehrunes' Razor's blade. So come west of Falkreath over here to this location. Here you will fight a number of orc hunters and bandits that have been living in this keep here for quite some time. Then enter the keep. You will then come across the bandit leader. He's kind of a tough enemy to fight if you don't have the right equipment here, but I have a glass warhammer, so it wasn't that bad. So, kill him or decapitate him like I did, and loot his body. He's going to have a key on him. You're going to use this key to open up a gate. So, you're going to want to loot his room of his valuables because he has some pretty cool stuff in his room. After you're done here, walk around and you're going to go over here to this wooden door. Walk down the stairs, and this is the gate that we have to unlock. Press the button and enter the second area of Cracked Tusk Keep, the Cracked Tusk Vaults. Now that you have entered the vaults, it's It's kind of a cramped area in here, so you're going to want to squeeze through here. And there are a number of traps you have to avoid here, such as arrows and even a wall trap with spikes. I didn't get to activate that one, but I activated all the tripwires before getting hit by the arrows, and boom, got the shards of Mehrunes' razor. So now that we have all three of the parts that Silas requires, we're going to go back to the Mythic Dawn Museum in Dawnstar.
What is it? Do you have one of the all at once? You're efficient. I like that. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor, and there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult, and now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
So Silas is now going to meet you at the shrine of Mehrunes Dagon. So come to the shrine as located here on the map. It's on top of a mountain. Talk to Silas, and here we go, the final part of the quest. Silas will place all parts, including the scabbard, onto the altar.
We have brought your razor to you. Thank you. Please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working.
And now it's our turn to speak to Mehrunes Dagon, because Mehrunes Dagon doesn't want to talk to Silas, because we are the ones who collected all the pieces of the dagger.
My razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
So Lord Dagon commands that we kill Silas, but Silas tries to beg his way out of it. He thinks he can bribe us with money, but we're here for a Daedric artifact. So, instead of accepting his gold, just go ahead and kill him with one shot. He's very easy to kill. Go back to the altar, and Mehrunes Dagon's razor will be forged right in front of you.
Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
Activate the altar and watch this cool animation unfold.
Before you go...
So now that you have Mehrunes' razor, he will give you one last challenge. 2 Dremora Lords. Kill the Dremora Lords. And this is actually a very good spot to get Daedra Hearts, because each time you leave and come back to the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon, there will be new Dremora Lords for you to kill. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Mehrunes' razor. The special ability on this dagger is that it has a chance to instantly kill an enemy. Very, very small chance to do that though, but it's still a very fast-paced and cool-looking dagger. So here I went inside the shrine into the treasure room, and I decided to show you guys what it's all about. But make sure you go through the treasure room and loot all of the goodies, because they respawn and they're different items. So as you can see there, the Dremora Lord still had some health on him, but one normal swipe of the dagger wouldn't have killed him. So there was that instant kill aspect of it. I was glad I was able to get that on camera. Alright guys, so this has been the Mehrunes Razor guide here in Skyrim. If you enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always everybody, I will see you all next time.